Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup Evening Report on this Saturday, April 11th, 2015 on a Saturday evening. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx in New York City, where the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees are fresh off that 19-inning game won by the Red Sox early this morning here. The second of a 3-game weekend series in the Bronx. And
the Red Sox got on the board first at the start of the second inning as Daniel Nava doubles on a short fly ball to left field of Brett Carter, and Mark Napoli scores 1-0 in the favor of the Red Sox here. And then in the bottom of the second inning here, Diddy Gregorius out of Texas by the left fielder Daniel Nava, and Alex Rodriguez scores 1-1 to score in the bottom of the second inning. And then in the top of the fourth, the Red Sox took lead for good as Daniel Nava signals a live drive to center fielder Chris Young, and Pablo center ball scores out Greg in third, and 2-1 in favor of the Red Sox here. And then in the top of the seventh, Ryan Hannigan reaches out of fielder's short field by third baseman Chase Heatley, and Xander Bogart scores 3-1 in favor of the Red Sox here. And then Dustin Pedroia doubles on a short line drive to center fielder Chris Young, and Ryan Hannigan scores, and Brock Holt scores, and it's 5-1 Red Sox in the top of the seventh here. And then in the top of the eighth, Brock Holt doubles on a fly ball to right fielder Garrett Jones, clears all the bases as Nava and Xander Bogart and Ryan Hannigan scores, and it's 8-1 Red Sox here. Bottom of the bottom of the eighth, the Yankees try to make some noise around as Chris Young homers on a fly ball to left fielder. And Chris Young, Gregor Pettit, and Brett Carter scores. It was 8-4 Red Sox, but the Yankees ran out of steam as the Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Yankees 8-4 as they improved their record of 4-1 this season as Joe Kelly got the win to go to 1-0 this season, as Joe Kelly had 7 innings pitched, 1 run given up, and 1 earned run, and struck out 8, and on the board was sounded a loss there. And next up, the Sox and the Yankees on a Sunday night showdown at Yankee Stadium at 8:05 p.m. as Clay Buchholz on the man for the Red Sox, while Masahiro Tanaka on the man for the Yankees. Alright, other scores around the Major Leagues here. Top of the sixth, Seattle Mariners lead the Oakland Athletics 1-0 here. Top of the fourth, Detroit Tigers lead the Cleveland Indians 2-0 here. Top of the sixth, no score between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays here. And other scores that are final. St. Louis Cardinals with the Cincinnati Reds 4-1, and Chicago White Sox with the Minnesota Twins 5-4. How about those Red Sox? Surge and start through 5 games here at 4-1. Sox are looking good here. Okay, take a look at the NHL scores here on this Saturday evening here. With 5:12 left in the third, Winnipeg Jets leading the Calgary Flames 4-1. Los Angeles Kings lead the San Jose Sharks 3-1. And the St. Louis Blues lead the Minnesota Wild 4-1 with 11:21 left in the third here. And Ottawa Senators clinched the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference, which is the first wildcard spot with a 3-1 victory over the Philadelphia Flyers, and the New York Rangers over the Washington Capitals 4-2. So, the final wildcard spot is on the line tonight as the Boston Bruins need to get a win tonight down in Tampa Bay against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Pittsburgh Penguins lost to the Buffalo Sabres. And if they do, the Bruins can get into the playoffs there. As simple as that. So, a winner take all. Battle for the final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference in the National Hockey League here. Okay, in the Masters third round down in Augusta, Georgia, Jordan Spieth, your leader, 5 strokes ahead of Charlie Hoffman. And Tiger Woods tied for 5th place with 7
shots under par. Okay, let us take a look at MLS scores here. The New England Revolution and the Columbus Crew 0-0 draw. And the Philadelphia Union leading New York City FC 1-0 with 54-6 left in the second half. Here, in sports news here, Johnny Manziel has reportedly been released from a center specialized in drug and alcohol treatment. New York, it was the longest game by the time in history of the Boston Red Sox, the longest home game by the time in history of the New York Yankees, and the longest game in history of the rivalry famous for Tennessee for extended play between the Sox and the Yankees. San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich may have provided the team's winner a blueprint for sorting out MVP candidate James Harden. It's only one thing that's about anything but aesthetically pleasing. The National Basketball Players Association expressed concern over the New York Police Department's arrest and handling of Atlanta Hawks guard Ford Tabosafosa, who sustained a season-ending broken right fibula and ligament damage. The Los Angeles Angels just can't handle this one about having to continue to pay Josh Hamilton. Last night before the Angels home opener, owner Arte Moreno told the Assembled reporters that there was a relapse clause in Hamilton's contract. Sergio Garcia is barely as excited about playing with Tiger Woods in Saturday's third round of the Masters as the rest of them are to see to do go at one more time. The New York Jets may have no shot at landing the shimmiest Winston NFL draft, but that's not stopped from doing their homework. Winston will pay the Jets a pre-draft visit according to a source. Josh Reddick still in the disabled list after suffering a right oblique strain 5 weeks ago. Played in his games with Class A Stockton Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off to travel back to Bay Area. It should be in Oakland's lineup Sunday for the series finale against the Seattle Mariners. UFC model weight contender Yo Romero is withdrawn from a co-main event against Ronaldo Shaka Souza next week due to knee injury. The Texas Rangers placed pitcher Derek Holland in a 60-day disabled list with a shoulder injury as Holland suffered a subscapular strain during Friday's game and is expected to be out until June. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the verge of having their worst season in franchise history and will be entering the NBA draft lottery for the second consecutive year. They may have fucked with HHC AP Bitcoin with a second Krabby's credential, and for a long way it looked like a distinct possibility, but the event was another jockey late to that spell who collected a race for the second time in many years. This could be one of the better NBA drafts in recent years, when a number of the nation's top freshmen declared themselves eligible for the NBA draft to go along with the upperclassmen who could be chosen. The Rockies of Colorado will try to remain undefeated for 5 games today as they take on Chicago Cubs in the second round of a 3-game series. If the Cleveland Cavaliers are to face the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs, they'll worry about it then, as the Celtics are still trying to lock down a playoff spot and certainly won't complain that the Cavaliers stars get watched most of the all-the rematch. At the Garden Sunday at 3. And in Gainesville, Florida head coach Jim McElwain said the prognosis for offensive lineman Roderick Johnson's injury doesn't look great. In the Boston University Terriers and the Providence Friars will square up in the NCAA Hockey Final Four championship game tonight at the TD Garden. And that's going to be it for Sports Roundup here on this Saturday evening, April 11th, 2015. I'm Peter. Have a good evening, and I will see you for the Saturday night Sports Roundup right after the Boston Bruins Tampa Bay Lightning game. And have a good evening.